Hi, it's Stephanie from Leeds again, and I just wanted to talk to you a little bit today about a couple of our new totes. So by now, hopefully most of you are familiar with and hopefully have maybe even sold a few of these totes by now. This is one of our best sellers. It's the Chevron oversized tote, and it is the 31 Gifts knockoff. And if you're not familiar with 31 Gifts, 31 Gifts is like the Mary Kay of bags. They kind of do home parties for bags, but they, instead of doing logos on the front of the bags, they do names or initials on the bags. But they're not in our industry, so typically if somebody wants to get one of these bags, they need to get it from 31 Gifts with initials on it, or they get it through somebody like us with a logo on it. We have it for a fantastic price. Our price is, as you probably know, in like the $10 range, where 31 Gifts sells them for $35. So great price point. Self-promo wise, you can do this as a self-promo for $3. And I love this as a self-promo because I think especially this time of year you can deliver gifts, orders in this bag. It makes a great trunk organizer. I recommend doing it in an assortment of colors. That way you can give your customer their color plant seeds for future orders. But for $3, this is a great self-promo. But anyway, I mentioned this bag because it has been so popular for us that we have come out with some other styles. And this is another 31 knockoff. One of the things that people ask me all the time with the original bag was, does it come with a zipper, or is there a zippered version? And now we do have a similar bag. It's a little smaller, but it is zippered, and it also has removable dividers on the inside. And another thing that people asked me about on the original bag quite often was if there was a version that had a support board in the bottom. And this version does have a support board. So all the things that people asked me about originally with the old bag have been incorporated into this newer, slightly smaller bag. This one is in the $9 range. And then there is another new 31 knockoff. This one is the medium utility tote. This one is about $5. And it's just a smaller bag, has pockets on the front, comes in some fun colors with the polka dot pattern. So kind of a little bit more on the feminine side, but again, kind of a, could be a craft bag. And then the last one that I want to mention, this is another one that is doing very, very well for us. It's again a smaller sized bag. What I like about this is a great bag for putting one or two smaller things in. It just makes great packaging. This one's in like the $3.50 range. And the last thing that I wanted to mention in terms of bags is every year, for the last couple of years, we have come out with a couple of new styles of 11 bags. And for anybody who doesn't know, 11 is our own in-house brand. And we have several brands that Leeds have created, and 11 is in the whole history of Leeds has been around for about 24 years. In the history of Leeds, 11 is the most popular brand that we have created. So that means we have sold the most out of every brand. We have sold the most pieces of 11 out of everything we have sold that we have created ourselves. So this is the new 11 bag, and I want to show you this just because this is such a unique bag. It's kind of a hybrid piece. It's called the Pack Flat, and all the 11 pieces have something unique or different about them. So just because you've seen one or two 11 bags, don't assume you know them all. This one is really different, has some really neat features to it for travelers. And so what is special about this one is when you open this up, it actually opens up to lay flat like this. It's called the Pack Flat. And so you can pack your clothes in here kind of like a suitcase, and it actually has a shoe area here on the bottom. This is actually waterproof here on the bottom too, so once you've actually packed it, so you put your clothes in here and you zip it up like a suitcase, and then you buckle it shut And the bottom, again, is waterproof, so if you set the bag down accidentally in water while you're carrying it, your stuff is not going to get wet, and that's the top or the bottom. You can carry it as a backpack or as a messenger bag or a duffel. And it is also TSA friendly, so you can open it up like this. Your laptop goes through there through airport security, and so it's a wonderful bag for people who travel a lot, for maybe overnight or 2 nights, especially men. Women, ladies, I don't know, I'd have trouble just fitting my shoes in here, but for men, easily 1 or 2 nights stuff would probably fit in here. But it's also got a lot of organization compartments in here that you can fit your business accessories in here as well. So this is the latest from 11, called the Pack Flat, and I would encourage you to get this as a sample and try it out.